Hello everyone. So this is Maneendra again with a Docker module. So here in this module I would like to explain and show you a demo how to install Docker on Linux, and what is a run command and theory behind the run command, how that works, and containers and images. So first let's go with installation of Docker on Linux. So we have multiple releases of Linux. So to go with an example, let me go with Ubuntu. So I already have my Ubuntu VM up and running. So let me prompt it up. Yeah, so here is my Ubuntu server, which is running over a Vagrant, which is a fantastic tool to bring up or provision the VMs. So let's get started. So I have the command handy with me to install Docker. Just I'll copy paste it. So sorry, it's not pasted. So copy paste. Yeah. So, and before going to it, I would like to show you what does actually happens when we run that command. So we are doing a duplicate which downloads the script and executes it. So here when you enter it, you will find the script, actually what that script does. So I suggest everyone seeing this video to go through the script and understand the process, what is happening inside. So let me shoot the command. So the installation got started. It's executing the script one by one. So here we go, the installation of Docker is done. So here we have client and the server installed on the same host, which is nothing but the client or the daemon. We call the server as daemon here. So installation of Docker on the Linux is pretty much straightforward. So now let's see whether Docker command works. Here Docker version, yes, so Docker is installed successfully. And here I actually don't prefer to run Docker commands via root, but for simplicity of this tutorial and to be more comfortable, I'm going with root. So to run Docker using a normal user, we need to add the particular user to the Docker group. So to perform those, we need to follow these steps. So guys, I am highlighting the command where you can do that, which is sudo user mode -ag docker, and your user is the username which you would be using to run the Docker commands. Okay, so now Docker is installed. This is pretty much straightforward. So the next point is the run command. So let's run a simple script and see what happens. So I'll be going with very basic one. So I'll go with hello world. See guys, so actually when I run the docker run hello world, it directly gave me hello from docker. This message shows the installation appears. So the image here contains the text and which has displayed in our terminal. So the docker has run this image and exited successfully. So if you want to verify that, like what actually the docker process happens in the behind, let's go with a visual diagram. So I have a visual diagram here. So whenever we run a hello world, client takes the command and verifies whether the image hello world resides in the local repository. So if it doesn't have an hello world image in the local repository, it calls for the daemon. It gives the API call to the daemon, and daemon, what it does is it goes and fetches the image from the Docker hub. It queries the hello world image and pulls back to the client. And here client and daemon would be residing in the same host. So which is pretty much straightforward thing, and Docker run works in this phenomena. So theory behind run command, we have just covered it, and let me talk about containers and images. So containers, let me talk about images. Images are nothing but, so images are stopped containers, and containers are, we say, as running images. This is like a vice versa. And let's take an example like how a differentiation of images by having a demo. So I think we have already run an image hello world. So let's see what really it's running or not. Docker ps. So docker ps is a command to know the number of processes which are running. So as of now, you can see here the container ID, image, command, which are null. So now let's go with -a. So which shows all the images which are already there existing and which are running as well as not. So 17 hours ago I ran the same command, docker hello world, it's the docker image, and 4 minutes ago for the purpose of a demo I run the same image again. So there is a duplicacy between the two because I have uninstalled the previous version and installed, but the images still reside. So the uninstallation was not proper. Okay, now let's pull some other image. So to get the image from the Docker hub, we use a command called means command in the sense Docker is anyway default. So we use pull command and we give the image name Ubuntu. So now it is pulling the latest tag. It's pulling the Ubuntu from the Docker hub. So now let's verify. So I think it's an big image of 42 MB, so it may take some time. So now download is complete and it extracted and it is successful. So let's verify. Docker, sorry, no, we should use -e. So we have, and to verify So we use the processes which are not running. So let's verify the Docker images. Docker images. So here we have different images already. So Ubuntu, Alpine, and Hello World. So we have 3 images. So the command docker image lists all the images which resides in our host. So guys, now this is time to wrap up the session. So let's recall what we have had and like what we had in this session. So installation of Docker on Linux, which is pretty much straightforward, and a run command, how run command works, from how it works from the client, how the request is taken from the client to the daemon via to Docker Hub. And we have came across the theory behind the run command, and we had a comparison and clear idea about what are containers and what are images. So okay guys, thank you, and please provide your queries or doubts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.